The upcoming year's budget has been on the council's agenda for several weeks now, with one particular topic causing some questions among those in attendance. At Monday night's City Council meeting, members discussed the increase of utility rates. But due to the Environmental Protection Agency, also known as the EPA, the city has their hands tied on how they would increase those rates.
Why can't we take that amount that we want to raise over rather than the customers, a rate that's what the usage is?
The main concern of the public is to use a percentage increase instead of a flat rate increase of $4 a month.
They looked at our financial records of the recent years, and they said, we're not happy with just a rate increase here. You're going to have to show us you can actually raise the money you need to repay us.
When the EPA insisted, did they insist the full amount be raised by a flat rate?
The answer to that, according to City Administrator Dean Torreson, is yes. Torreson says the EPA has looked at the city's financial standings in recent years, and they are not happy with just a flat rate increase. At Monday night's City Council meeting, a hot topic to increase water and sewer fees was approved. Some Macomb residents felt the increase should be by usage, not by a set amount. News 3 spoke to Dana Walker, and he expressed his feeling on the issue.
Say the YMCA across the street from me, they use 100 times the amount of water than I use at least per month, and they're paying $4 a month, my understanding anyway, and I'm paying $4 a month. Now, how can that even be considered is 100 times the amount that I use? It's just not right.
While some residents are upset about the increase, city officials say this is a must. Both water and sewer rates will increase $2 each. Mayor Mike Inman says the EPA requires the city to charge a flat rate in order to pay back loans.
Whether it's a small minimum use residential or a large institution or manufacturing complex, the infrastructure to get that water there is still the same, the cost of getting it there. And I think that's what the council at the end of the day took on as their position.
Residents should expect to see the increase on their bill beginning in May. This issue was a hot one in Monday night's meeting. A majority of residents were there just for the discussion on that proposed liquor license. All of the seats were filled with people who had varying opinions. The question is, should the owner of Outskirts, Dan Smallshoff, be allowed a liquor license? Alderman-at-Large Don Wynn says he's concerned that the restaurant doesn't separate kids at the Skateland from the possible liquor available at the site. Smallshoff says he will answer those concerns at a later time with committee members. Several people spoke for and against the proposed liquor license. Increased DUIs and underage drinking were concerns for some Macomb residents. On the other side, residents argued that having a restaurant with bar service is what Macomb needs.
DUIs, we see so many accidents, and then we kind of wonder why so many things happen and different things and stuff like that. I would appeal to y'all to think about allowing so many liquor licenses.
Venue, because I'm sort of hearing this talk, well, is it a restaurant, is it a bar? Can't it be a multi-purpose venue?
You know, I think we'll be able to do a lot of things with and without alcohol. Does my business hinge on it? I don't think so. But I think it definitely deters a little bit of business that we may have. There's people that want to eat and drink. I may not choose to, but there are. And I don't think you can hold me to a different standard than another restaurant.
The license for Outskirts is on the agenda for next Monday's City Council meeting. We're following this story, and we'll bring you continued coverage next week.
It seems like, you know, the communities, it's kind of a toss-up for how they feel about it, but how do the council members feel about the proposal, Shanae?
Well, we know Don Wynn and Dennis Moon still have questions regarding the license and the child-to-adult ratio if alcohol were to be served in the facility, and that Steve Wayland and Clay Hinderleiter like what Smallshoff has done with the building, and that Smallshoff has been timely in responding to those with concerns dealing with the outskirts. And with the temperatures still below zero and no warmer weather in sight, expect your drive around Macomb to be a little bumpy. Many of us know what it's like to hit a pothole with your car. And right now in Macomb, they're everywhere. Potholes occur when water gets trapped underneath the ground, freezing then expanding, causing the pavement to break apart, leaving small, if not giant, holes. Mayor Mike Inman says that since we are continuing to experience cold and then warm weather, that the city has a temporary fix.
Until ambient air temperature gets up around 40 degrees, our total patcher system, which is an emulsified oil-based aggregate called gravel, that's the most effective way of dealing with them.
And the streets around Macomb are a mess.
Oh my goodness, yes. They're really crazy.
They're ridiculous.
You feel like an earthquake's going on or something because of how huge these are.
Some Western students weren't so lucky after encountering a street crater.
Mom was here this weekend and she caused $600 worth of damage to her car.
Part of the bumper came off.
With so many potholes around town, Inman says that the community can help eliminate accidents and serious damages to one's vehicle by being extra cautious.
And you know what looks like could be a small little dip in the road, maybe take their very best defensive driving skills and either yield to oncoming traffic so they can go around it and miss it.
And hopefully with spring just around the corner, warmer weather is soon to be on its way.
Will be, as soon as it gets above freezing again, these crews will be out, bang, bang, bang.
And the city of Macomb is doing its best with the temperatures we are facing to patch those potholes. Western Illinois University President Jack Thomas has named Kathy Newman as interim provost of WIU beginning May 20th. Farmers around the area are fighting the fall weather to save their crops. WIU Director of Agriculture Andrew Baker says farmers are facing an uphill battle. Here in McDonough County, just over half of all eligible voters came out for this midterm election. According to the county clerk, local voter turnout was 50.49%. Chicago's official Christmas tree is on its way to the city. 23-year-old Justin Beer has remained in critical condition in Peoria at OSF St. Francis Medical Center since early last Thursday.